Hello and welcome to your English news broadcast live on ERi-TV, live from our headquarters at Asmara with your domestic and international news in brief. I'm Zahra Badouri, but first we'll begin with your major headlines for this broadcast. And on your heads up, activity assessment meeting of Swiss branch of the NUEYSW. Social sciences training to students in the central region, and more on your domestic. On your international, Russia's Lavrov tells U.S. directly participated in the Nord Stream expulsion. And Thailand urges people to stay indoors as air pollution spikes, according to yesterday's report. Welcome to your domestic in brief. The Swiss branch of the National Union of Eritrean Women conducted activity assessment meeting on 28th of last January in the city of Argo under the theme, Our Enlightened Values, Grantors of Our Emancipation. The meeting, in which representatives of the union branch from all over the country took part, conducted extensive discussion on the internal regulations of the union branch as well as on the charted out development programs for the year 2023. At the meeting, Mrs. Terhastolde, chairperson of the union branch, presented a consensus report of the meeting of the General Assembly and Executive Committee of the union and said that strong effort will be exerted to finalize the project that have been initiated by the union branch. The meeting also conducted extensive discussion on the internal regulations and objectives of the union branch, rights of members, rights of the supporting members, disciplinary measures, as well as Congress and responsibility of the Congress. Speaking at the event, Mr. Emmanuel Zacharias, representative of the Eritrean Embassy in Switzerland, expressed readiness of the embassy to stand alongside the union branch in all its endeavors. The National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students organized social sciences training to over 3,000 secondary school students in the central region from 24th January to 2nd February. At the concluding event of the training, Mr. Samson Kfle, chairman of the union branch in the region, said that the training that was provided at the central Office of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students included youth and national service-based psychology, basic psychology of religion, political concept and pillar of the National Charter, as well as other issues relevant to youth. Speaking at the occasion, Mr. Saleh Ahmedine, chairman of the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students, called on the trainees to strengthen participation in the implementation of the objective and charted out programs of their union at their representative schools and respective schools. On your final domestic, the residents of 4 administrative areas in the Eastern Escarpment, Sanafe subzone, are conducting a road renovation popular campaign and that has been damaged due to flooding and difficult for vehicles to proceed the road. The road renovation popular campaign is being conducted by residents of Haiker Golo, Dongolo, and Telhare administrative areas. Commanding the strong participation, the residents are demonstrating in the popular campaign. The area administrators called for reinforced participation of the residents in the implementation of the renovation program. The dirt road that is under renovation connects the villages of Milhadeg, Dogolo, Marbed, Agre, Assad, Morad, and Lilai with the town of Sanafe. And more on your international reports after this short break. Do stay tuned for more. And on your global report, according to yesterday's reports, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Thursday said the United States was directly involved in the expulsions that severely damaged the Nord Stream gas pipeline under the Baltic Sea last year. Lavrov provided no evidence for his claim. However, President Vladimir Putin has previously accused Britain of blowing up the pipelines, which London denied. In an interview on state TV, Lavrov said that the West was lying about Russia's refusal to negotiate over Ukraine and was trying to turn Moldova, Georgia, and former Soviet states in Central Asia against Moscow. Putin sent tens of thousands of troops into Ukraine in February last year. He has said the operation was needed to protect Russia's own security and to stand up to what he has described a Western effort to contain and weaken Moscow. Ukraine and the West accused Russia of waging an illegal war designed to expand its territory. Lavrov also said that Moscow had planned to overshadow pro-Ukrainian events arranged by Western and allied countries around the world to mark the anniversary of Russia sending its armed forces into Ukraine on February 24th. Air pollution in Bangkok and neighboring Thai provinces spiked past safe levels on Thursday, February the 2nd, prompting authorities to urge people to stay indoors and avoid strenuous outdoor activities. The concentration of smell and hazardous airborne particles known as MP2.5 in the capital was at 14 times the level recommended by the World Health Organization, making it the sixth worst in the world. According to the ERi-TV, a Swiss air quality tracking platform, the country's Pollution Control Department, however, said stagnant weather conditions were exacerbating vehicle emission and seasonal fire on agricultural lands. Residents complained of poor visibility and having trouble breathing. The WHO recommends that average annual readings of PM2.5 should be no more than 5 micrograms per cubic meter after changing its guideline last year, saying that even low concentrations cause significant health risks. The level in Bangkok and the surrounding areas is currently 70.5 micrograms per cubic meter. Every year, exposure to outdoor air pollution is estimated to cause 4.2 million premature deaths, according to the reports on Reuters from the WHO. That was all with your reports. Stay tuned for more of our news. Until then, these are a recap of your today's Heads Up major headlines. On your domestic activity assessment meeting of Swiss branch of the NUEW. And social sciences training to students in the Central Region and Rotary Innovation Popular Campaign. Lavrov accuses U.S. directly participated in Nord Stream expulsion. And finally, Thailand urges people to stay indoors as air pollution spikes. That is all from us here on ERi-TV. Stay tuned for more of your news and the rest of our programs. Thanks for watching. Have a nice one.